I am here today to show off a box. It is a very unassuming box. There are no wires. There is nothing to this, except there is. This is a Ouija board. You'll have to trust me on that. I'm not able to print anything on it. This is a project I've been working on for a Ouija board that moves itself with commands. My wife does not like Ouija boards. I'm not a huge fan of them, to be perfectly honest, but she is vehemently against them ever setting foot in the house. So I had to consult her at the very onset of this project saying, how far can I get with this build before it becomes an infraction? So her line in the sand was, I can make the mechanics, I can make the planchette, but I cannot put the lettering on here. So this is a gift to a good friend of mine, and I'm going to be sending it to him like this so that he can do the printing himself. But you'll have to trust me, it's a Ouija board. Let me show you how it works. And I'm not going to make any cuts in here, so you know there's no camera trickery. So let's just go ahead and get it on the workbench here. Make sure I can see it all lined up. We got the planchette. This is a 3D printed. And I did a laser engraving on this. I'll just kind of get it so that it matches up here. Then we have the website. So let's see, we can, let's have it spell out the word science. Again, you'll just have to trust me that it's hitting the right letters. It'll be up to my friend once he receives this to test it out and calibrate so that he knows what to print where. But this all works here. And we have different functions. We can have yes. We have it say goodbye. So basically what it does is it's capturing any of the words here and tackling them letter by letter until it reaches the end of the sequence and then returning to a home position. So we'll do lever. Once this finishes with its sequence, I'll go ahead and open it up and show you the guts. All right, so this is basically how it works right here. This is a project that the PCB board, motors, and base code was provided in a kit, as well as the SVG files for 3D printing that I purchased. It's available on Etsy, and a really great guy that developed this, and he was very communicative, helped me with a lot of things, and I went ahead and updated a lot of the code because the original way this worked was you didn't have the text input field. You just had the letters, the hello, the goodbye, and so forth. And it would start at home. You would push a letter, go to the letter, go home. Push a letter, go to the letter, go home. I like that. It was really cool, but at the same time, it also was a little clunky. So I did add the functionality of being able to put a word in and have it go letter, 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 home. So this is the guts of it. We got 3D printed arms, magnet, and that's the underside of the planchette here with the magnet. So basically just kind of on the other side of the board, just kind of line it up so that it's meeting there. Yeah, so 9-volt battery, or you can have it plug into USB-C, but it looks really cool when it's not, doesn't have any cables, when you can just like take it around and it's just a box and you can put it down. The only problem with that is it's 9 volts. It's not going to last too long. And in order to really wow somebody, you kind of have to have it plugged in and turned on ahead of time. We'll go ahead and turn it off. And when you turn it on, it does a self-calibration. and then it returns to the home point. So you may be asking, why this Kapton tape and why is this part cut off? Because that's actually not part of this. It's because I was stupid. I really thought for the longest while that this was the top of the board, and that once everything was plugged in, you would put it over top of the empty hollow space. That's not the case. So I had the magnet thing on the underside of this, and I had to cut this off. I couldn't quite figure out why it was designed this way, because it would catch whenever it would go this way, because it was facing this direction. And then there was so much friction on this that I did the Kapton tape to try and eliminate the friction, but turns out it doesn't even hit this point. It goes up. And the only friction is on this board, which is a lot smoother. This is, I think, basswood, and much, much better. But it's going to be even better because when I hand it off to my friend and he finishes with the artwork, he's going to do mineral oil or a lacquer coating and just really kind of eliminate the last bits of friction here. But by having these arms, it allows it to kind of go anywhere within here very easily. And it avoids a lot of the issues that a lot of people have had with like XY axes, and trying to get it like that without making it look like it's a mechanical movement, because with the XY is like this way it's a lot better. And because this is freely spinning, it also means the planchet can kind of spin around with it and look really cool. So this is by far the best design I've ever found of this portable Ouija board. So I'm going to go ahead and give links to the project in the description. So if you want to, you can check that out. This is a really fun project, and I'm really glad I got the chance to do this. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.